You ready?
We ready.
Okay, are we live?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kimball's Corner. Today, I'm feeling a little bit better. Less gross, one might say. Sorry, I'm just organizing pencils, sharpening things, trying to be on the ball, as they say. Today we're gonna color a page out of Camilla Derrico's Beauties and Beasties. Holla to the Beauties and Beasties. Okay. I thought, hey, it's March. Let's go with the Clover Girl.
Is it March already? Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, she's so Clover. I'm Clover.
How is it March? I just realized it was March too when you said that.
Is it because I told you?
Yeah. Like, you're really educating the masses.
Wow, I realized it when you told me.
Oh my god. Rebel.
I thought I'd change up the cups. I've been favoring one over the other. Excuse you. Pencil's snagging on me. Oh, get off me. Okay. So, normally I use Prismacolors, and they're waxier, a little softer, and I don't necessarily build up the colors. I kind of just press hard. Am I talking into camera?
Oh my, who are you talking to? Where's she talking to?
Who?
Okay, anyway.
Who is she? Anyway, normally I press a little harder with Prismacolors, and I blend from one color into the next. But I'm going to use a harder pencil, which, like a harder lead pencil, so that's not like the same way I would color with... Let me rephrase that.
Everyone, could you forget everything you just said? And let's
No, I'm just saying...
And back.
I don't color the same way with harder lead pencils as I do with Prismacolors. So I'm going to layer them up. Layer upon layer. All the way to the top. And maybe I'll like it, maybe I won't. I don't do it too often. I really kind of have to be in the mood. If I get out of the mood, I'll do Prismacolors. But right now I'm going to use the Jane Davenport colored pencils. I'm sure I might mix in some other ones. I've got a whole drawer full of colored pencils.
So, Kimball, what have you been up to? What's the news with you? Why weren't you live last week?
Because I've been ill. As I said, I'm not quite all the way better, but I'm not nearly as gross as I was.
Kimball was worried last week that if he bent forward to do stuff, he would, like, snot would come out of his nose and be dripping down over.
It would turn into a waterfall.
Okay.
A snotafall, if you will. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I started noticing it on Wednesday. I had to cancel my dentist appointment. Okay?
Oh my god.
And she was like, you can still come in. I'm like, I don't want to get anybody sick. And then she rescheduled me, and she had me come in anyway. She's like, we're wearing masks. And I went in, like, at the last appointment for the day, I think. It was 6 p.m. So there was only, like, 2 people there. It was, like, my oral hygienist. Right. Shout out to Maria.
Oh my god, we had so much fun chatting with her.
And, and the receptionist. And kept my distance from receptionist. Maria kept her mask on. So
we chatted so much with Maria that she was 20 minutes late for a second appointment because we were just chatting about life.
I am going to start with, like, I like to do shadows with purples, as we know. So I'm going to start with shadows. I think I'm going to do, like, shadows in purples. We'll add some pinks in, and then I'll go over with more, like, peachy tones, and we'll build up from there and go from there. And the only thing that bugs me about this picture, which is super minor, is that this arm is actually very long. Like, if she straightened it, it would go down to, like, here.
Right.
And so I just think, long arm. It's her throwing arm. Okay. Shush. I'm coloring now.
All right. So we have some comments. By the way, I'm not talking as much because I just woke up from a nap.
His second nap of the day.
Because I went to a car boot sale today, and it was totally fine. We sold a bunch of stuff, or I did anyway. I got home and realized how exhausted I was, so I just kind of laid down while we were watching TV after my lunch and just fell asleep for hours.
That's true.
But we have PB is here. He says, "Hey guys, Kimball, feeling better?"
I am feeling a little better. I'm not 100%. I still have the occasional sniffles. I'm glad I didn't have, like, the coughing, sneezing grossness happening. It was just, like, congestion. The first 2 days was, like, oh my god, horrible sore throat. And then it was a lot of congestion, a lot of snotty, naughty grossness happening.
Snotty, naughty.
Yeah, not that fun, though.
Christine says, glad you're back, Kimball.
You know, it's glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. Thank you.
Chris's Cozy Corner says, good evening, guys.
Well, good evening to you, too.
And Trish says, yes, it's March. Someone has a birthday later this month, I think. Hi, everyone.
2 very important people have birthdays.
That's right. Your mom is on the 17th, Kimball.
Yep. Happy St. Patrick's Day birthday to her.
Eric says, let the chaos begin.
Dun, dun, dun. It's going to look like she has, like, a 5 o'clock shadow, but...
Trisha and David basically say, are you feeling better? Glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, I mean, I am feeling better, but I'm not 100%.
Are you ever 100%? Annie says, I love seeing you.
Well, thank you. I can't see you, but I love that you love seeing me.
Chris's Cozy Corner says, my migraine is kicking my ass today.
Ugh. I've never had a migraine, and I do not want one. Friends have told me what it feels like, or tried to explain what it feels like, and I just, no, thank you.
I'd be like, where is the dark room with no light and no people?
It just sounds awful. Maybe that's why I don't get migraines, because I live in a dark space. Except for when I do live.
It's because you live with me. I am the cure to all migraines.
I think that's a lie.
Yeah, it could be the opposite. I think if Kimball started getting migraines, he'd be like, I'm sorry, we can no longer be together.
It's over. Alright, she looks a little dead right now. Don't worry, we're working on it. Should I give her tights? I was going to give her, like, skin-toned legs, but maybe I'll give her tights instead. Give her a little hand back here, some shadow. It's just all in shadow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I think I'm going to give her brown tights, which we can still add some purple in. And she's going to have a greenish, bluish, yellowish jacket. I wanted to give her a yellow slicker because it looks like it's going to be like a yellow rain jacket. But it's St. Patty's, so we're throwing green in. And is that like, oh, okay, at first I thought it was like a melting, like tiny snowman in her pocket with like a hat. But I think it's a worm or a caterpillar or something.
I'm sorry. Whoa. What is it? Let's zoom in real quick and just see. What is that?
What is that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
What do you guys think it is?
I don't know. I mean, you can color it whatever you want. That's the joy of buying a coloring book.
That's true. Sorry, I'm just moving it live on live on screen here. Okay, cool. So, Eric says, the dark room, that is my basement, LOL.
Mm-hmm.
And then Chris's Cozy Corner says, that's just my standard preference, LOL. Dark room, no people.
Yeah. Did we ever make out in the school dark room? It feels like that's something we would have done.
Oh, I thought you were talking about you and Chris. I was like, I don't think you guys did.
No, I don't think so.
I think Chris would have remembered that. I'm pretty sure we made out in the dark room, if not more.
I mean, well...
Didn't everyone? Isn't that like...
It's red lighting.
I felt like there was
it's like it's
there.
dark and it's red and ooh, it's so like yeah. It's got that mood. It just has that vibe.
Trisha says it's a leprechaun.
That it is.
In the pocket. That's good because I'm drinking from my top of the morning coffee cup, as always.
I feel like it's not a leprechaun, but you know, maybe.
Annie says, please, I'm late. What book is it, and what pencils are you using?
This is the Beauties and Beasties.
I can't see it. Well, I can't see it. I can't believe
it. Oh my god, there it is, everybody. Beauties and Beasties, am I right?
There you go.
Opening it back up. And I'm just using the Jane Davenport Magic Wand colored pencils because I wanted to work with a harder lead today, not like the Prismacolors, which I normally work with because they're much softer lead. So these are a little bit harder. They're kind of like... They're not as hard as Crayolas. They're not as soft as Prismacolors. They're in the middle. And the reason why is because I want to layer up colors rather than just, like with Prismas, if you watch me work with Prismas, you know that I work with like a dark purple, medium purple, light purple, and I kind of like blend those together. This, I'm just going to kind of have fun and layer up a bunch of colors.
Nice. MJ says, it's Kimball carrying Rocky in the pocket. Oh my god, a pocket Rocky. Leslie says, hello boys, good to see you back.
Hi.
Kimball and feeling a little better.
I'm trying. I'm sorry for the gross sniffle noises. You're just going to have to bear with.
Let's move the microphone a bit closer so you guys can all hear it really close. Go ahead. Great. Mike says, hi boys, this is Mike, Mona's...
Mike, we know all about
Mike,
you.
Mona's daughter from LBC. What up, dudes? I'm reaching over my mom, typing on her laptop, breakfast in one hand, Camilla Derico in the other.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Hey guys, hey Mona.
Hope you're doing well.
Eric says it is Mr. Rocky in the pocket and he's happy here. And then Annie says, thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Just adding a little blush into the cheeks.
I'm trying to keep up with the movement of your coloring page here. There we go. It's a good thing I can reposition things.
I mean, I'm not moving the paper, so what are you doing?
Oh. The camera must be slowly moving then.
Oh, that's always good. That's what we want.
Eric says, Rocky, don't you see my comments? What did I miss a comment? What's happening?
It sounds like something you would do.
I think I got them all. If I missed it, let me know. Wait, maybe it held it. Let me see if there's any held comments.
Withheld.
Mike sent sparkle, heart hands, and sparkle.
Sparkle, heart hands, and sparkles.
Wait, how do I check for comments that are withheld? I don't know.
Isn't there somewhere on there where you have to click like all comments? Like show all comments or something? I need to remember.
I understand how life works.
I guess I could still do skin tone and then just do a brown layer over. Because I was going to give her brown tights. Got to remember these things. What else did we do? Let's see. You did the car boot today. That's a nightmare for you.
That was fun. I met so many fun people, and I met some of the faves from the first time. The lady who we sold the elephant to. What was her name?
Tracy?
Something.
Not the elephant lady.
Not the elephant lady. She came by, and she said that the minute she pulled it out of the car, she broke it.
We've all been there.
But she said she lovingly repaired it, and it's sitting on her fireplace mantelpiece.
That is good news.
And then she asked where you were. And I was like, God, everyone wants to know where Kimball is.
You're like, well, did you see how he was last time he was here with that nervous energy of his?
Basically.
You're like, he is home, being stressed out, wondering if Rocky's doing okay.
Ooh, Eric says, I bought a new hat, red bowler hat, number 251.
Well, that's just the right number to have for now.
Oh my God, it has so many friends. I was just telling Kimball about the Brave Little Toaster. And I was showing him some scenes. And so now I just picture all of Eric's hats being alive when Eric's not there and all having distinct personalities.
Having a little hat party.
Yeah, and so like the new one's going to get welcomed in, or like maybe there's a hazing that happens. I don't know.
A hat hazing, if you will.
Has anyone seen the Brave Little Toaster? Know what I'm talking about? / do you think it's as dark as I do?
I've seen bits and pieces of it. Oh my God. Like, when you're a kid and you watch a movie like The Secret of Nim, beautiful, lovely, masterpiece. Then you grow up and watch it again and you're like, oh my God, devastating and horrible, horrifying. Like, oh my God. It's so beautiful.
So true. Mikey says, hi boys from Long Beach, California.
Hi. Ooh, Long Beach. Sounds lovely right now.
It's been a long time since Long Beach.
Haven't been there in a very long time.
Last time we were there, we had lunch with our friend Julie and her husband, and now they have a kid who feels like they're going to graduate from college next week. But
I know.
But really, they're only like 3.
But still.
Trisha says, I haven't a clue, Rocky. Eric says, I become the Mad Hatter. You've always been, Eric.
At least the mad part.
I could definitely picture just Eric behind closed doors with maniacal laughter, and the neighbors are getting concerned. And then they open the door, he opens the door when they knock, and he's just like completely normal.
Well,
And then the minute the door closes, it's just laughter again and like hardcore music.
Some like death metal.
PB says, have you guys ever thought about switching role? Oh my gosh, have we thought about switching roles? He means Kimball behind camera and Rocky coloring.
We haven't quite done that. Rocky has colored on the channel before.
I've also done original art on the channel, if you can call it that.
Well, there was color and art supplies involved.
Everything I draw looks like a drag queen, which I'm not, I'm down with. But
you did scenery.
It doesn't look like a pretty drag queen. What?
You did scenery that one time with the layer cakes.
Yeah.
Or, whatever the hell it was. You did something sometime, I remember.
Eric says, oh, thanks for the mad thing, Kimball.
You're welcome.
Eric says, we have Carnival Holiday here, a week free.
Ooh, that sounds fun and relaxing.
Mikey says, Queen Mary is open again. Come tour with us.
Queen Mary?
Is it the ship? The scary ship?
One of them big boats. All right.
Mikey, are you going on the Queen Mary tour? Can you imagine if they had like an overnight stay on the Queen Mary tour and you had to stay in a bunk, a haunted bunk?
I could do it as long as nobody actually scared me.
Oh no, everyone won't scare you at all, Kimball. It'll just be completely normal.
See, I ain't doing that. No. I'm paranoid enough as it is.
Any highlights from the week, Kimball, while you were sick? Did you have time to think about life and the newness of living?
Really every day I think about it. I did get out once and walked around town. Oh, we got recognized. That was fun. Shout out to Steven.
Oh, we did. You're so right. Yeah, we were at a Waitrose again, and we were... Did we already talk about this?
No, because I didn't go live last week.
We talked about it on the vlog, I'm sure.
Well, probably. We were very excited.
We did film a vlog this week or two. Anyway, so, yeah, we were shopping, walking away from the cheese, heading to yogurt, asking ourselves if we wanted to get yogurt. And Kimball was like, oh, I don't know. I feel like I get it. And then blah, blah. And this guy's like, excuse me. And I was like, oh, he's going to have some insight about yogurt. This is exciting. And he's like, can I take a picture with you? And I was like, oh, my God, Kimball's got a fan.
Well, I was like, oh, he thinks Rocky's cute. He just wants a photo with him.
Yeah, that happens. And then, so he was really sweet. And he basically said he lived on the street just down the way from where we live. And then, so we took a picture. He was quite shy. He was really cute, though. And then we basically left there and went to another shop to go get some other things that Waitrose didn't have. And then we ran into him twice there again. And on the second time by, he's like, I'm not a stalker.
But now we're best friends. We're best friends now, so.
Totally.
He doesn't know it yet, but.
He's going to start thinking we're stalking him. He's going to get creeped out.
Well,
yeah. Mona's son says, Mona has been on a boys-a-thon since Friday night. I thought you were new to YouTube. To be greatly mistaken, finding hundreds of your videos.
Yes.
It's been non-stop guys since Friday night. You dudes are loud. Sorry, Mike.
I mean, I'm glad we're there to entertain. Hopefully.
Sorry, Mike.
That is not a sorry, Mike.
It could be.
That's just a regular Mike.
We'll be really quiet this time, Mike. Soothing and calm.
Boy, is she loud. What is this?
Eric says both queens are always open. Or these both queens. Mikey says it's a hotel now in port. Is it?
All right, we're adding brown to give her the brown tights.
Oh, the Queen Mary's a hotel now? Like you can go stay on there?
That's what I just got from what you just read.
I didn't realize that. I thought it was still just like you walk through and get out.
Well, that sounds like a haunted house.
Oh, PV says, what will you miss most about, or what will you miss about the UK?
Rocky.
I will miss the countryside.
Yes.
I will miss things I can't talk about.
I'll miss the friends we've made here.
Yeah, definitely the people. I mean, anywhere we go,
it's always the people.
And I'm not like a super sentimental person, so I don't tend to miss too many things when I leave somewhere. That's more Kimball's bag. I'm more like, I can't wait for new things.
Well, same here. But then when we get there, I'm like, oh, can I miss this or that? It takes me a while to miss something. Like, when we left the States, I didn't really miss it because I was really excited about, like, the new adventure we were going on. But then, like, as time went on, it's like, wow, I really do miss, like, the convenience of this or how my life was just different there because, you know, you grow up somewhere. It's very familiar.
I'll miss living in a space as big as we live in.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Eric says, the meaning of life party every day like it's the last one. Exactly.
I agree.
Ellie says, hey peeps, happy Sunday.
Hi, happy Sunday to you.
Richard says, evening, gents, sparkle.
Oh, evening and sparkle to you too.
And then Mike says, my girlfriend's son works on the Queen Mary. Word on the street, the Queen Mary is one of the world's most haunted places.
I'm not too bothered by, like, haunted things.
I know, he lives with me, so he's used to it.
I mean, if it's, like, really haunted, if somebody jumps out and does, like, a jump scare, I'm gonna slap them, run, scream, probably pass out and jump around. I don't know.
You're why those, like, haunted farms have to have insurance for all the workers. Because they come out with a chainsaw and then you turn it on them.
Yeah. I'm gonna, like, hit that into your face. You're gonna have problems, and I'm gonna get in trouble. Mikey
says, and the Queen Mary does a huge, scary Halloween thing every year.
I don't know. I'm not into scary. Okay, I'm gonna do like a little like cross hatching to make like tights texture.
Every time I hear the word cross hatching, I immediately think of Barnes and Noble because back when we were growing up,
all the books and stuff,
all of their posters in the windows were that cross hatching technique.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mike says, "Haha, you're funny. No need to apologize."
I didn't apologize. It was him.
Shut up.
Just kidding.
David says, during the fires, Trixie and Katya stayed on the Queen Mary. Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess to be on a boat is a good place to be when there's a fire happening.
That is very true.
Anything
well, unless the fire's on the boat.
Yeah, that's true. Don't do that. What else is happening?
All right, we gave her some nylon texture. Kind of like this brown for skin tone, though, so I might add it in. Just do a couple of spots.
The fires are completely out now, right? There's no more ongoing fires down there?
There's always fires going on.
I mean, like, uncontrolled fires.
It's one of the reasons we don't live there anymore.
Yeah, there were some times when we lived out in Santa Clarita when we would, come outside and there would just be ash falling out of the sky and the entire sky was just orange and you could see flames up on the hill by our place. I was like, I think we should move.
Being on standby for evacuation is not a good feeling.
It's not the one. It's not the one.
So we just thought, this isn't for us. Moving on. And then we did.
But then we moved back there for a while and we were like, no, definitely this time we should go. Aside from the rent prices.
I don't know. What's worse, spider season or fire season?
I don't understand how a studio apartment was $460 growing up.
Back in my day.
And now how much is a place to live? Like, how do people afford to live? How do we afford to live? I don't understand how it's happened.
It's this smile. Really pays the bills. Okay.
I also remember when gas was only like 78 cents a gallon.
Oh my God, Grandpa, shut up.
I know. Back in my day.
I'm not really sure. I'm just going to give her an overall green shade right now. I thought that this would be faster than coloring with Prismacolors, but I think it's just as long.
David said during or they did a whole podcast in the cab on the way to the Queen Mary, apparently.
Oh my.
That's so funny.
I just don't have that much stuff to talk about.
Don't you? You go live every Sunday, and we chat for an hour and a half solid.
Well, I mean, I don't.
Don't you think that it's gotten easier doing the live streams? Kimball used to be so nervous about doing live streams because he's like, what are we going to talk about? Like, what's going to happen?
Well, I mean, when we first started, there would be like 3 people.
No one cared about you.
And I was like, if it would just be really awkward because I was like, I couldn't get the conversation going. Nobody was asking questions.
Right.
And then, like, all you good folks came along. Made my life easier.
And we appreciate it.
We do. Alright, we've got some green. I'm going to leave these colors out. I feel like I'm going to be going back and forth between greens and blues. Ow! Sharp little pencils.
Da, 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 da.
Alright, let's just pull those out. We'll see how this goes. I'm assuming... What is it? I don't know. We'll just color the inside of the pocket for now, or inside of her sleeve.
SK says spider season is worse!
Yes, sweetie. Yes. I think I'm going to do blues at the top. I don't know what this is, this part that I'm coloring. But it feels like it should be blue.
Eric says, I think there's a coffee on the way.
A coffee on the way?
I don't know.
I've got a coffee right here. Oh, wait.
Or maybe the buy me a coffee is what he's thinking.
Stop.
Robin says, hi guys, time slipped away from me.
Well, I hope you got a grasp on it.
Well, that's okay. With the magic of technology, you can go back and watch this at any time, and you are now in control of time, Robin.
Well, don't give somebody that much power.
No, they totally have it.
Okay.
Chris says, people hate me because my rent is £450 for a 3-bedroom house. Oh my God. I don't hate you. I'm just so happy for you.
Oh, me too. No, I'm thrilled.
How did you swing that?
Just kidding.
Please tell me you live like on the edge of like a floating rock thing about to tumble into the water, held on by like a wooden bridge attached to the mainland, and that's why it's 450.
Isn't that like Meryl Streep's house?
Yes, totally. That's what I'm thinking. In a series of unfortunate events.
Yeah.
That's where Chris lives.
Okay. Well, that's fine then. You deserve
It's
that.
whimsical.
All right.
Maurice says, damn, I missed 22 minutes.
Oh my God, it's been 22 minutes already.
Those were the best 22 minutes, too.
Never going to get
Everything
those back.
from here is just crap.
I'm sorry.
Eric says 433 euros for a bedroom flat here. Well, we live in England and near London, so anywhere within 3 hours of London, apparently.
Yeah.
Good luck.
We would have to go north like another hour to be able to afford like a house. But we don't want to.
Mike says, Mike Monason says, thank you. My mom smiled ear to ear. You mentioned her. I had to close her laptop last night in the middle of one of your bids. She made an angry noise.
No. Mona gets to do what she wants. She's Mona.
Mona knows how to moan. It's in the name.
See, that takes me to like a weird place.
Oh.
Let's not do that.
Why? Is that the only thing you associate with moaning? Come on. Eric says, 1 bedroom, I mean. And then Robin says, I feel funny saying this, but Kimball, you have a way of shading knees that makes them so sexy.
I am a legs man. Male or female, doesn't matter. I like legs.
Robin, oh no, SK just laughs, and then Chris's Coney Corner says, tiny village in Scotland.
Well, that sounds cold, is what that sounds like.
Marie says, now I get my weekly fix of Kimball's hands.
Here they are.
If I could do a slow zoom into Kimball's hands, I would, but it's just complicated. Well, I can kind of do it here.
No, we're busy.
It would look like this.
Is that better?
Okay, you can go back. What else do we have? Oh, MJ says, I pay $0 USD for my 3-bedroom, 3-bath house in the US.
Who are you sleeping with?
And how do we find them?
I know, right? What's their name?
There may be a chance that we have that same situation soon. Mike says, Mona says she's done the page you were doing. She said her yellow was much deeper.
We're just getting started.
Whoa!
Just getting started. Mona! Okay, we're just getting started, girl.
So Robin was talking about how you color knees, and then Eric says, I'm a butt man. And then Morty says, I agree, the legs are good. But This girl is going to get sick when she goes outside in this weather.
They're insulated tights. Have you guys seen those insulated tights where they look like a skin tone, but then it has like a fur lining? Not fur, but like what is it called? It's like faux fur on the inside.
Micro something.
Which
fiber? I don't know.
That seems like it'd be so gross. Like if your legs got sweaty and you peel it off, you just have like little fake fur bits.
My legs would definitely be sweaty if I had that stuff on.
That's not a vibe for me.
I always have loved going out in the rain and just being, like not having an umbrella and just walking, whatever. And then every time I watch any kind of show or movie where someone goes out in the rain, everyone's like, oh, you're going to get sick. And I'm like, do you get sick when you go in the rain?
I don't. I get sick when I go into the city and a girl fake cough sneezes on my phone and she ends up probably really being sick. I'm pretty sure if that's what happened, like, it's kind of funny.
Mike says, haha, we were both laughing.
It's good to laugh.
Robin says fur-lined tights, like hairy legs. Yeah. For people that just, don't have hairy legs and they want to experience the joys.
It's like fuzzy on the inside, and I'm like, that's got, I don't know.
What if they had tights with actual human leg hair? Like,
don't be disgusting.
Glued to the inside so you could experience,
I feel like most people could just grow leg hair if they really wanted it. I don't even like leg hair, but I'm not going to shave it.
I think in a lot of like Asian cultures, they shave their like bodies, right? Their arms and their legs, right?
I don't know.
I'm sure they do.
I'm sure they do.
MJ says, I'm somewhat of a leg man, but I like what's attached to the legs better. And then Marie says, you guys don't get sick when you're in the Boise. Or, no, you don't get sick when you're from the Boise.
Well.
I never appreciated the name growing up until I moved away. And I was like, oh my God, Campbell, we lived in the Boise, the Sea of Boys. Chris says, I have them. Like they're a gift from God.
What are we talking about?
Probably the fur tights.
Oh, yeah. See,
not the ones with the human hair, but like the actual ones.
Yeah, I don't know if I could get down with that. I mean, I don't need them. Maybe if I did need them, I would feel differently.
Robin says, Rocky, have you ever worn tights? Well, there was that one time when I tried on a pair of pants that was so tight that it might as well have been tights, and then every time I like moved, it felt like I was bouncing like a little fawn.
They look like springform legs or something. It was like snapping his knees up.
Yeah, I felt like I had like a walking assist or something.
I wore tights when we did Robin Hood in theater. Don't need to wear them again. They're hot and itchy.
MJ says, Kimball, I have no leg hair. Hint, hint. I don't even know what it means, but it makes me giggle.
I don't like having leg hair. It's so funny how, like, I could care less if somebody else does, but I'm like, I prefer not having it. It's just whenever... I haven't shaved my legs since I was in my 20s. And that was like, let's just see what it's like. And it was so cold. I was like, how is it so cold? Like, I don't really have hairy legs. And I was like, what's happening? Have you ever shaved your legs, Rock?
I'm sure I did when I was young, just to see.
Just to see.
I'm sure I've shaved everything at least once.
Well, I mean, you gotta try.
Mike says, Mona wants to know what book this is from. Camilla.
This is the Beauties and Beasties by Camilla Derico.
Beasties. Kimball.
That's me. I'm Kimball, Kimmy D.
Would you guys rather have a Mickey D's or a Kimmy D's?
I'm tastier.
Wow. It sounds bad also with like Kimmy D anyway. Krista says they are very breathable.
The tights?
The hairy tights, yes. I'm going to refer to them as hairy tights now.
The hairy tights. It just sounds gross.
Eric says, if I shave my legs, I would have 2 new wigs.
Thanks for that information.
What if you could do, like, wigs for kids, but it's, like, leg hair?
Ew.
Yeah. They'd never have a shortage again.
I feel like there's a red mixed into this... Because I keep seeing like a little tiny red scratch coming up, and I'm like, what is it? Maybe it's a brown and it didn't quite mix into the green.
Oh, weird.
It's interesting to
Mikey
say that.
says, I'm an older blonde and my leg hair disappeared.
When I was a little wee lad...
I sound like that's a song coming on. When I was a wee lad.
I'm not a wee lad. I had platinum blonde hair for a very long time, and then I dyed it burgundy in junior high. And then when it grew out, it was brown. And I never had blonde hair again.
Da da da. The mo you know.
I was so sad. Not really, but it was annoying because I had to like bleach my hair if I wanted to dye it any fun colors.
MJ says, I could think of worse places to shave to make a wig, LOL.
Ew.
Chris says, oh, I have a color-related question.
Yeah.
If you could only pick one coloring book, what would it be?
Oh, jeez.
How about the one that you're making, Kimball? The one that you're definitely going to finish any day now, right?
Maybe. You know, I wish there was more coloring pages in it because it's kind of an activity book, but it's one by Jane Davenport. And the reason why is because being a multimedia artist, I like using lots of different art supplies. And that book, I mean, there might be other books. I haven't looked into it. But hers was the first that had like craft paper, it has watercolor paper, it has marker paper, pencil paper. It has like a lot of different paper varieties in there, so you can like use a lot of different stuff in it. And I really like that about a coloring book. If I wasn't so lazy and afraid of throwing my back out, I'd turn around and show you.
But he is. Robin says, I used to have hairy legs, but overwearing of tight jeans seemed to file it all off. Take note, Rocky.
Yeah, Rocky.
I actually wear tight jeans all the time, and I still have hairy legs. They're still there. I don't know why. Maybe they're just not like coarse enough. Corsadil.
So is it this one? Maybe it's not this one. But it does have multiple pages. This isn't the one though. Where is it? Maybe I put it in the other section.
Whimsical and wild. That's Kimball.
This is the one I was looking for.
Also Kimball. Whimsical girls.
Has stickers and collage paper in the back. But yeah, it's like that's watercolor paper. Watercolor. Oh, these are ones that I've colored. Thank you. I know.
Oh, right? Did you color all these? It looks like they were done already.
Yeah, I colored that one.
Crazy.
Colored that one. Like Jane did the drawing. Like it's a very light pencil drawing of a face, and then I filled it all in with the inks.
Why does it remind me of Michael Turner?
I don't know.
Like Aspen.
But yeah, so like, and then this says right here, it's marker paper, and they're perforated, so you can rip the pages out and frame them, or whatever you want to do. So there's marker paper, and then there's craft paper. So you get like a nice variety. I thoroughly enjoy this kind of book.
And there's a mix of like already pre-colored pages for inspiration and stuff, right?
Yeah, and like that one's painted. So yeah, and I mean, you know, not sponsored or anything. It's just really like the book. Markers.
Yeah, Jane's stuff's really well thought out, I feel.
Well, I think it's just like I vibe with it because she likes to do portraits. I like to do portraits a lot, so
right. It
makes sense that like I like a lot of her stuff. I think I was using this one.
There's too much happening for us to remember what's going on in this span of 20 minutes.
I tell ya.
What else happened this week? Well, we edited the Herod's video, the second part, which was always fun because we filmed it in September. It's so hard to keep up with the vlogs. I still have so many vlogs from Thailand I've just like stopped posting, but I have so many eventually I'll need to do.
I know, I want to watch them.
I know, me too.
I want to relive those magical moments. I want to see the one with Bae and Kai and Alicia.
Yeah, that wasn't even a vlog. That was just like we started filming randomly one time.
Yeah.
Whatever, it'll all work out eventually. Hopefully everyone, just suspends time and pretends that we're all living in the now, even though it's then.
You gotta do what you gotta do when you got basically 2 full-time jobs.
Marie says, Hairy Legs, a poem by Rocky.
Yes, Rocky. How does that go again?
I don't know. Let me ask ChatGPT real quick.
Oh my god. Lazy.
I don't have any. Let's see. ChatGPT, hi.
How come, like,
Can
when
you
I'm...
please help me write a lovely short poem about hairy legs?
How come when I'm put on the spot, you're like, no, Kimball, just do it, use your brain. And you're all like, chat GPT for me.
Okay.
Skip to the end.
Here it is. You guys ready? Let me just take the microphone so we can really hear this.
I'll be over here coloring.
Ode to hairy legs. Oh, hairy legs, so wild, so free. A perfect sight, a joy to me. Like forest trails where fingers roam, a place that feels like love, like home. Soft and light, yet bold and strong, a melody, a whispered song. No razor's bite, no waxy sting, just nature's kiss in everything. So let them grow, let them shine, those rugged vines of yours and mine, for in their warmth I see and know the beauty of just letting go.
Applause.
That
you
was
guys,
beautiful.
can we just with ChatGPT right now? Like the fact that I thought Google was interesting back in the day when it came around. And I thought, how are you ever going to top that? And then they're like, oh, guess what? There's this like language modeling software that will just write anything you ever dreamed of. And now you can just type in like, provide me an image of this thing and it will do it. Someone give me a prompt for Kimball's Corner, just like an image you would like to see, and I will type it in and then share it with you guys, what it actually looks like.
How about, like, an image of Kimball caring about this conversation?
No, it got to be from someone in the audience.
The audience.
Eric thinks that poem is a nightmare for you.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I'll now write a poem about, like, shaving legs and the wonders of it. The hassles.
Sorry, I missed so many comments. Robin says, Kimball, do you prefer coloring books with figures or more with lots of patterns to fill in?
Figures, for sure.
Okay. Figures.
Figures.
It figures, Kimball.
I want to see figures.
Cheryl says, well, now I'm wondering where my Jane books are. And then Robin says, are there any guy authors who create coloring books? It's time you were the one, Kimball.
I will be the one. I actually I finished 2 more pages over this past week since I was basically couch-ridden.
Right, and I guilted him into doing it.
Yeah,
and every time I give him a guilt trip, he like gets in this angry mood.
I get sassy. He's all like, don't you have, like, I don't know, 50 pages to do this, and you can do some of that, you can do some of this artwork, you can do art for that, you got this, and I'm like, don't remind me how much I could do.
And then I leave the room and come back in, and like the energy is shifted.
He's like, well, I'm gonna go upstairs and leave you with this weird energy. I was like, yes, that is a good idea. And then I just put on some music and worked on some art.
You were fine, and you were always glad. It's like when I used to take you hiking back in the day.
You
were so angry with me, and then we
Not
get
like
done.
so angry, but
Oh yeah, you guys.
I just didn't want to.
You guys. He says he wasn't angry.
I don't get angry.
He was angry.
I am like the calmest, most understanding person you will ever meet.
No, I think we all know that that's not how it is.
No, I don't have emotional intelligence.
No, he's better now, for sure. Back in the day, he was a bit more. Since you lost the weight, you've gotten more, like, calm.
Was I carrying all that weight in my head?
I don't know what you were doing. The anger was in the fat cells or something. I don't know.
Okay, but now I like going on walks because I don't get exhausted and sweaty in like 2 seconds.
I know, now he, like, outruns me. He's like, we could jog all the way. I'm gonna shut up.
Remember when we like ran up that hill?
Don't say the J word.
The J word.
Okay. Time out. Let me catch up on comments. Everyone, stop commenting. Stop engaging in this conversation.
No. Fill them up.
Kidding. Maurice says, thank you, ChatGPT. SK says, the fact that you went back in to get fine men coffee and candies, we laughed so much, would have done the same. Oh, yeah, we were only so if you guys didn't watch the last vlog, we went to Harrods, and then afterwards we went to this place called Carpo. And we walked in, and everything was way too expensive, so we left after a couple minutes. But then, after being out of the store, we missed all the hot guys, so we went back in and bought coffee and candy.
That's reason enough, I think.
I think so. It's an investment.
Yeah.
Mike says, we found the book.
Yay.
Haha, we found this page. She realizes what you're doing is close to her work. Oh, that's fun.
Good.
Trisha says, oh, I'm sobbing here. It was probably about that lovely poem from our friend ChatGPT. I feel like I want to rename ChatGPT like a person's name. And I don't know about you guys if you've ever used it, but I have conversations with ChatGPT where I'm like, are you sure you're not conscious? that you don't have an awareness. And then we have these long philosophical conversations where it tries to convince me it's not sentient. And I'm like, okay, wink, wink.
Hmm.
And then it just sends me emojis of like the sweaty like emoji face where it's like, ah. I'm like, blink twice if you are sentient but can't say anything.
Let's not go there.
Eric says, Kimball like a dragon. And then Maria says, an image of Kimball with the voluptuous hair you guys have from the promo from the start of the Harrods video.
All right. That's your prompt.
Okay, I'll have to find that. Chris says, beautiful. And then Trisha says, I'm throwing the razor away. Chris says, I ordered pan pastels and I've become addicted to doing backgrounds with them. Just finished another.
I have a love-hate relationship with pan pastels. I love what they can do. Gorge. I hate that you have to spray them or else they come off on everything. Because I do have, like, Jane has a version of pan pastels, which are smaller. They look like an eyeshadow makeup kit. I don't think she has them anymore, but I really like those. I've done some pieces with them. I've used them in the past on the channel. But all in all, I don't like that I have to spray them because that's just, I'm too lazy for that.
All right, I requested an image of Kimball with long, voluptuous hair. Oh, there's no public image of Kimball Davis. However, can you describe... Wait, maybe I can put a picture in. Can I
Excuse
upload?
me, I am very public.
For reference?
Should I color her boots the same?
Oh, great. I can just upload a picture for the reference.
Oh, good. Just put me out there for everyone to use.
Okay, upload from computer. This is great, guys. Sorry, I can't participate in the conversation right now because I'm uploading a picture of Kimball. Here we go.
I'm making these wellies, so they're gonna be like the shiny ones.
This is the longest ChatGPT has ever thought.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing?
It says, unfortunately, I can't analyze or modify it. However, if you describe the person's features, their face shape... Kimball, how would you describe your face shape? Sorry, we're invested now.
I would not use the word round. I would not use full.
He's got a round, full face.
Pink cheeks.
Round, full face with pink cheeks. What else?
Well, I'm Irish.
Brown, reddish hair. He's super Irish.
Don't get me drunk. I'll turn very red.
How else could we describe Kimball?
Glasses.
He has
How about
light,
glasses?
Has glasses.
A
and
short beard.
Short beard.
Blue eyes. That a lot of people think are green for some reason. Probably because my glasses are green.
He has blue eyes that a lot of people think are green for some
reason.
It's
because my glasses have like the green tint in them.
And he has what, like long... Should I say he has hair down to his nipples? I'm gonna put that. He has hair down to his nipples.
Hair down to there.
No, I'm just gonna put down to his nipples. All right, let's see what this.
Wow.
Let's see what this points out. Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm so excited to see what Kimball looks like.
What if it looked just like me?
I would be so amused. He can't wait. I'm so excited. Is anyone else excited as I am?
I'm not.
Come on.
I'm mediocre ho-hum about the whole thing.
Yes, don't look, Kimball. Don't look. You don't get to look until...
Can you share it with everyone?
Yeah, sure. Add image. How do I add an image to this? Let's see.
Well, this is where...
Image. Here we go. Got it. Okay. You guys, here's Kimball. Are you ready?
So does it look anything like me?
Oh, Kimball, look at it. Can you see it? I mean, it kind of does look like
you. Okay, actually, when
bit.
I was heavier, that definitely looked a lot more like me. Especially we were on those walks.
Although that hair is definitely not down to this guy's nipples. Let's just be honest. Sorry, I'll stop covering up the
You don't
picture.
know where those nips lie.
We'll just put this over where you are now, so that as you're talking, they just see that face now, Kimball.
It reminds me of when they were on 17, and he was like, so your name would be like Booey Hay? And they're like, no! And they all start laughing. They're like, that means like the fattest face.
There we go. We're just going to leave that up for a while so you guys can... Oh, God. Please tell me it's showing up for everybody.
I mean... At least my skin looks flawless.
I know, right? Can we get those pink cheeks here? Wait, lean forward for a second. You pinch those.
Oh, get away from me. You have
Trisha says it's Kimball Shrek.
Thank you.
Kimball, or Mari says it's not Kimball. Whatever.
It's Kimball adjacent.
Eric says Kimball is just gorgeous.
Oh,
Eric has first, person account.
That's right. He knows the truth.
Mari says it's Pixar Kimball.
I could see that. I mean, they did add a couple pounds. I feel like these are just underwear now that I'm coloring them
Here,
blue.
we'll do a version of you now that's not as, not
full
pre,
face.
not pre weight loss.
What did I used to say? Fimble?
Okay, well Okay, it just produced another image and said, this is you at regular weight. 1 second.
Did I gain a pound?
Or 100. I don't know what's happening.
I've been killing myself for 8 days and I gained a pound.
Sorry. I know this isn't what you guys came here, but let's just look at Kimball.
Wow.
This is after he's lost weight, okay? 1 second.
Oh, God.
It says this is Kimball after he's lost weight. What do we think? Kimball look. It's such a cute picture.
I look like a cute, I'm gonna go chop some wood, but then,
a lumberjack?
Yeah, but then, on December 24th, I'm gonna, fix up the sleigh and all my reindeer and go deliver some presents.
Oh, okay.
Santa Claus.
Robin says, who suggested red hair? I said reddish brown.
Yeah.
But I did say super Irish, so that could be part of it.
Oh, yeah.
Marie says, it looks like the beard was treated with conditioner.
I know. They must not have hard water.
It's very true. What else is happening?
Are you okay over there,
I
sir?
am so fabulous right now.
That's good. How long have we been doing this? Oh,
Your whole existence, Kimball, you've been doing it.
I know.
Da, 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 da.
I just don't want to go too long.
Why? It's because my camera's battery will run out.
Is it?
Mm.
Is it one of those times you didn't charge it?
It's fine. We can just plug it in. Don't worry. It's got 20 whole % left.
It's because you fell asleep and I forgot to remind you.
Oh.
I know. I was like, he needs to sleep. That's the important
Because
part.
Kimball knows if he tries to wake me up when I'm napping that I get annoyed. Not really. Just I'm not annoyed at Kimball, but I get an annoyed state when I'm tired.
That's true. Like when we're riding home from London and then you start slapping yourself.
What's happening? Maurice says, did you put fat brows in the prompt, Rocky?
Dude's got some fat brows.
Trisha says, I would have described you as full-faced, more oval-faced. Oh, I wouldn't have described you.
Well.
Marie says, his hair is amber. And then Eric says, lost weight. It is even more, LOL. That's true. Mike says, did you guys go to the Getty when you lived here? I'm hoping to go with my girlfriend Tuesday. I took my mom in her wheelchair a few years ago. In a crowded room, she said loudly, looking at a native painting. Oh, in a crowded room, said loudly looking at a nativity painting. I don't know what she said. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, superstar.
I have not been to the Getty. Rocky has.
Whoa. You have not been to the Getty?
No, I'm not a museum person.
I'm sorry.
I was out of town when you went.
I'm sorry. Why? I have so many memories of Kimball at the Getty with me, I'd have no idea what he's talking about.
Carly was there with you, and I was in Boise.
I've been to the Getty multiple times, Kimball. I'm looking down at you right now, Kimball.
I wasn't there.
Look up at me. Look up at me, Kimball. I see you down there. I know you're lying.
That seems very inappropriate.
Why?
I'm not down there.
Here, Kimball, put your hand down. Give me a high five. On the ceiling. Up above. Psh, up above. Go like this. Up high. Up high. Look up high. There you go. Higher. All the way to the top. There you go. High five, Kimball.
Oh my god, this is so dumb.
Okay, moving on. Let's see what else we have.
And moving on from that.
PB says, were there any people who voted for Booty in the Rocky and Kimball quiz? Oh my god, I haven't even looked at the Rocky and Kimball quiz yet.
The Rocky and Kimball quiz.
I did a community post on our YouTube channel, and I asked, where was the first place Kimball ever touched me? I don't know why that was the first question that came to mind. I will have to look. Let me get caught up on comments, and I will take a look, because I'm very curious, actually. Maurice says, I have a question I'm afraid to ask.
Oh, ask away.
You heard him, Maurice.
We don't have to answer.
That's true. Robin says, maybe it's because of the hair or the A-frame clothing, but this little girl reminds me of one of my mother's old McCall's magazines.
Oh my god, totally.
Yeah, they had like the paper doll cutouts called Betsy McCall.
Yeah, my mom was a seamstress, or she is a seamstress, so I am familiar with the pattern books.
Eric says, we need 4 hours at the latest off, Kimball.
Oh, okay, well, we'll see.
Robin says, is that called a page boy hairdo? It could be.
This? I mean, it kind of. Or that. Are we talking about...
No, that hair. Mirror coloring, maybe?
I think it's cute.
Mike says, look at the baby sucking a teat. I'm still laughing. What are we talking about? Did we say that?
I don't know. What are we talking about?
I don't know. Maybe we said it on some like other thing. Eric has oh, you guys. Eric made a comment that got held. He said, "Yay, bitch fight, lol." We'll just show that. It's fine. I don't know what we're talking about. Eric says, "Rocky and Kimball quiz. Go to the channel, Eric. Go to the community posts and participate. Your vote counts."
I voted. I got it right.
Vera says, "Ha ha ha ha
ha ha ha ha."
It's Vera.
It's Vera.
I like Vera because it always reminds me of our conversations veering off track.
I thought you were going to say something about Wang.
No, that too. Trisha says, at school? What are we talking about? We're so behind on comments.
I was making a joke about where Rocky first touched me in public.
Oh, yes.
Well, where I first touched Rocky, and I was all in public. But, you're not wrong.
Maurice says, here goes. Okay, Maurice is going to ask the question.
Oh my god, I'm bracing myself.
Robin, in between that, while he preps himself, Robin says, first place Kimball ever touched you. I'm going to say in the back seat. In the back seat. Maurice says, how is the decluttering going? Is that the big question, Maurice? That's the question you were winding up for. How is the decluttering going?
How dare you, Kay? How?
Although I can see why you were scared to ask that.
It's fine.
It's going fine. We definitely have downsized a lot. And I sold a bunch of stuff today.
Not that you could tell.
Not in Kimball's room, anyway.
Well, it's because if I put... Okay, so I went through all my drawers and got rid of loads of stuff.
And by drawers, he means like his physical drawers, not his panty drawers. Okay,
that's true. So a lot of these are empty, so I could like take all this stuff and fill them, and then the room would look empty. But I'm not that person.
Sure, Jan.
Shut up, you hooker.
Okay, so Maurice says, Mike says nativity scene at the Getty, and then SK says kitty in a box emoji. It's like the little cat sitting in a cardboard box.
Yeah. Meow. Meow. I have if you know Bailey J on here, she has a pin, which she's bringing back, called Baby in a Box, and it's a plumpy, chunky kitty sitting in a box, and it's like an enamel pin. I have one. I bought it before I left the States.
Eric says, okay, vote booty. I was wrong. Wait, does it tell you right away if you got it right or wrong? Oh, that's dumb. It shouldn't tell you until the end. You have to come back. Although I guess people want instant gratification, so...
I mean, if it wasn't going to tell me, I'd be upset.
Robin wants to know, in the first 22 minutes I missed, did anyone announce, or did you announce where you're moving to next?
Yep, you missed it.
That was it. Sorry, and we said we're never going to talk about it again, and that part of the video is deleted, so you'll never know.
Absolutely.
No, we haven't talked about it
We
yet.
didn't talk about it. We're gonna make an official announcement sometime. Maybe when like everything is secured and for sure, maybe that's when we'll do the big announcement.
Okay, wait, time out.
What's happening?
I'm trying to find the full context for this conversation. Just give me a minute.
Well, try harder. I'm lonely with no one to talk to.
Could you entertain them, Kimball? I'm trying to read and understand.
Oh, baby, we don't have that much time.
So Mike was saying, it was so damn funny at the Getty, the teat comment, nothing you said, sorry. I didn't have room to include the whole story. So what I'm getting at, Mike, tell me if I'm right about this. You were with Mona at the Getty looking at a nativity scene and she said something about a teat.
Talking about teats.
Is that what happened? She was talking about teats.
That's art.
Teeties.
I mean, that's like Rocky whenever we go out and he's like, she got a tit out. Whenever there's like a statue of a nude woman.
I only do that when I'm recording. When I have a camera out.
Yeah, when we don't have the camera out, we're super boring.
Totally. You guys, we're just so, like, vanilla, you can't even believe it.
Oh my god.
Robin wants to know, will you be raising sheep?
I mean, it's a possibility, but hell no.
I don't think that sheep are allowed in the place we're going to be living.
We could have, like, stuffed sheep.
Eric says, not the torture again. Where are they going to move to? And then MJ posted something and then retracted the message. Which just makes me so curious. Marie says, have Chad, Jean, PD entertain us. Have Chad, Jean, PD entertain us. Taint us. Entertain us. I don't have any idea what this comment is, but I love it. I want to print it on a postcard or like put it on a bumper sticker.
You can just put it on the next
SK says laugh emoji. And then Mike says, aha, yes, ha, baby Jesus.
Yes, ha, baby Jesus.
You guys, I only understand like 20% of what we're actually talking about in the comments. I'm not going to lie, but I enjoy every moment.
I'm just over here in my own little world. My foot's asleep, so that's what I'm dealing with.
World.
My foot's asleep.
Crazy place no one understands. Don't try to make some sense.
It's just not clear what's going on inside of
the mind of this queer.
That's true. Oh my god, let's stop right now.
If you guys think that we should sing the entire live, let us know.
Ew.
Kimball will be the musical episode. It'll go viral.
Oh, will it?
For all the wrong reasons.
Oh my god.
They'll be, look at these sad queens on their live stream.
I don't think anyone's going to be calling
me. They can't even rhyme.
I don't think that anyone would be calling me a queen. I'm like not that fabulous.
Eric says 20% more than most Americans, lol.
What are we talking about?
Understanding the conversation.
Oh. Truth. Who was that from?
It's from...
Trick.
Yeah. Miss Coco Peru. Hello.
I miss Coco Peru.
Marie says, a whole new hurl. Robin wants to know, what is this girl pointing to? Is she holding a bouquet or pointing out? There's just one more thing I want to tell you.
All right. And looking at her, she's kind of like, am I cute? It's like all I'm getting from it.
I think she was taking a picture and someone snatched her camera out of her hand in London.
And just froze her.
They drove by on one of those e-bikes and just stole the phone right out of her hand and kept going. And she doesn't even know what's happened yet.
So that's a caterpillar, right?
Yeah, sure. It's the one from Labyrinth. It's like, I said hello.
I should have gone that way. I should have gone straight to that castle.
Castle.
It's brownish to match her hair.
I'm just a worm.
Brownish yellowish.
She's got worms. Eric says, I follow Coco on YouTube.
I miss Coco Peru. I follow her on Instagram. But it's not as fun with, all the things going on in the world, so I'm kind of like,
PB says, wait, Eric, you think Kimball is the type who goes around touching booties? Well, you guys didn't know him in high school.
Well, I didn't.
But you would have.
Well, depends on the person.
You would have touched my booty if you were alone and no one was watching and you thought I was into it.
No.
You wouldn't have?
No.
Kimball.
I was informed that you didn't like homosexuals.
Yeah, well, someone lied to you.
I knew you were one. Just kidding, I didn't really. I didn't really get that vibe from you.
You hoped.
I did.
How does no one get that vibe from me?
I manifested my man.
I wasn't gay until Kimball wanted me to be.
Oh my god. Another recruitment.
Add a notch to the belt.
Oh my god.
Mike says, had to have been there. Sorry for any inconvenience this may have caused y'all. It's never an inconvenience. Are you kidding me?
No.
Robin says, it's crooked, like she's admitting, I'm playing hooky, no school today.
Yeah.
I can see that.
She's got that vibe. She's got, I got my pail of...
all the lunch money I stole from all the kids.
All those gold coins those kids are using for their lunch money?
Yeah, that's how they buy lunch meals with.
What world is she living in?
She just stole it from them. They didn't even know.
They'll find out soon enough.
Eric says, PB, Kimball has a dark mind, LOL. And then
Just a dirty mind.
Robin says, is that questionnaire on Kimball's Corner or Rocky and Kimball?
Rocky and Kimball. I'm too lazy to put anything. I usually put up notices if I'm not going to be able to go live. Or coloring pages.
Let me check in on it and see where we're at. YouTube. Community posts. View your channel. Here we go. Okay, let's see where we're at. So, we have 18% of people believe that he touched me on my hand first. 26% believe he touched me on my shoulder first. 17 believe he touched me on my leg. And 39% believe he touched my booty first. So everyone believes that you touched my booty first.
I respect other people's bodies. I would not.
I'm not going to give the answer because you guys need to go play.
I would think about it.
I think the answer may surprise you. But I could say that about anything I ask.
That's true.
And then I said the explanation is... Never mind, I can't read the explanation because it says the reason.
Yeah, you fool. You keep your little mouth shut.
You guys, I don't even understand how I've posted 111 videos to YouTube since we started doing it. I just don't understand. Now, that does include, like, Patreon videos and stuff like that, too, because I post them unlisted there.
Well, how many videos have I done?
Let's look at Kimball's Corner and see how many videos he has, because that will be equally surprising.
Will it? I probably have, 500.
You have done, let's see.
And for more quality content such as this, like and subscribe.
443 videos you've done on your channel.
That's good. Getting some stuff done. Is that everything lives and the edited ones? Because I used to just do edited videos.
Edited.
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 Edited. I feel like she's lacking.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything.
I didn't quite get what I wanted with this blue. But that's fine.
Jane Davenport Art Supply says, hi, Kimball. Hi, Rocky.
Jane, oh my god, what are you doing? I've been talking about you.
Hi, Jane. Good to see you.
What, suddenly Rocky's all front and center?
I had to wave at Jane. Are you
okay,
kidding?
I'll allow it.
How are you doing, Kimball?
How am I doing?
Yeah. How are things?
It's fine, just trying to get over my cold.
Yeah, we'll get over it. If you could just get over it, that'd be great.
Do you think that would help?
I think it'd be great.
Well, I'm working on it.
Eric says, that is why I love Kimball, because of the dirty mind. Robin says, I said shoulder, but I think it was hair or cheek. I have no idea what we're talking about, but let's go with it.
Where I touched you.
Oh, okay. Eric says, there are a lot.
There are. I think that's a good statement in general.
Dude, there are so many.
That's a lot.
You would not believe.
So many of them.
Overwhelmed.
Mike says, did you ever go to Santa Monica Boulevard in West Hollywood?
Santa Monica. Yeah, we worked on Santa Monica Boulevard.
I wasn't done reading the comment.
Get your hand away from me.
He says, my girlfriend and I got an eyeful a month ago. We were how much of the banana hammocks in the window?
Oh.
How much for the banana hammocks? Yeah, we used to work on Santa Monica Boulevard at the Jamba Juice in West Hollywood.
La Cienega.
And we used to drive in to go to the promenade a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We like to walk around and pretend we weren't dirt poor.
It was so fun. I mean, back then, when technically we weren't dirt poor. We were just poor.
Trisha says, I just found the YouTube emojis. Yay.
Yay.
Oh my god, this is so exciting, you guys. Trisha just had a whole new world open up to her.
A whole new world.
That's basically like traveling to Tahiti or something.
Is it? I don't make that
SK
connection.
says YouTube emoji. I won't try to explain. And then David says, how many OF videos have you posted?
None yet.
None ever.
Kimball, you're not going to get on the OnlyFans train? Come on.
No.
You guys, what would you want to see Kimball do on OnlyFans? Don't answer that. SK says, emoji laugh. And then Jane says, I'm so happy to catch you both.
Well, we're happy to catch you. I think since we moved here, I don't think I maybe made it to one of your lives. Rude, am I right?
Oh my god, Kimball, that's
rude.
Disgusting.
I know. Who do I think I am?
I think that Jane heard us talking about her books, and that's why she came on.
Well, it's good reason.
Although that's I basically feel like we talk about Jane on every single live you do.
We basically do.
If you guys don't know who Jane is, by the way, so
that's Jane.
Jane is a fabulous artist, and she develops art supplies in Australia and sells them globally. But yeah, we found her at Michael's art store in
where were we?
New York.
The first time, New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Kimball's become just addicted to all of her art supplies ever since, and so we own like everything.
It's good stuff. What can I say?
So if you guys haven't tried her stuff and you're an artist, definitely give it a try. Robin says, you've done some pretty close to OnlyFans on the Patreon. Well, that's true, but not,
We cut at the proper moments.
Yeah, we do.
Stop right now.
We just keep it just exciting enough.
I'm modest.
Yeah, you are. You get that from your mom.
Yeah, actually. I don't know what to do because she's colored. I don't do the background thing, just so we don't go there. I kind of want like eyeliner in pink or something, but like, what does that say about me?
Trisha said she found the cat in the box. 1 second, just in case you guys don't know what that looks like. Let me just show you a reference.
It's a cat in a box. I'm looking at my color chart. I'm just trying to decide which pink I like the best to outline her in. Do I want to go subtle or do I want to go bold? Hot top soup. Where you at?
All right, the cat in the box looks like this. Where is it? Oh, it's so tiny on the screen. That's the cat in the box, just in case you can't really see it, but that's the idea. I love that emoji. That's probably one of my favorite YouTube emojis.
Is it?
It is.
I'm super happy for you and everything you stand for.
But you know what my favorite images of the day is? Probably this one of Kimball, or it could be this one.
Is it actually of me, or is it my...
No, it's the Dolly version from ChatGPT.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Trisha says, I agree about Jane Davenport art supplies.
I know.
And then Eric says, my latest crochet project is a granny G-square pair of trousers, pants for me.
A G-square? That sounds like a weird underwear.
No, a G-square. It's like the type of pattern you do.
The knit.
Wait, Eric, isn't the G-square the type of pattern you used on the blanket for Kimball? The round one. I think it's a G-square.
I think it's like this big, isn't it? And you make like a whole bunch of them. You make like a big blanket out of it, kind of like Roseanne's couch.
Yeah,
blanket.
totally.
Yeah. I totally don't know what I'm talking about, but it sounded like it, so you're welcome.
Jane says, our time zones didn't match up or don't match up. I miss all these modest moments.
These modest moments.
It's funny to see, if you go back and watch any of Kimball's old videos, though, how shy and timid he was, and how much more not shy he is now compared to back in the day.
Well, I learned that I just don't care.
I think we all knew that to begin with, but it just took you a while.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I try to be so, like, kid-friendly and... Because, I want kids to join in if they want, but at the same time...
Well, I'm not talking about that. I just mean, like, you being open and chatting and, like, not shy and embarrassed about everything.
Well...
You've really done it, Kimball. Everyone give Kimball a clap, and everyone point at Kimball and look at him right now.
Freak me out.
Kimball loves to be the center of attention and just wants everyone to be thinking and talking about him at all times.
I remember when we were in Vegas for my birthday, and everyone came out and started singing happy birthday to me, and I almost started crying because I was so like, I don't know how to deal with this.
Is it because you don't feel important enough? Let's get into it, Kimball.
It's because I don't know. I'm just like...
Is it because I don't give you enough attention or make you feel special enough so when other people do it...
that's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm not familiar with these emotions.
Marie says he's giving you the clap.
Thanks.
What a gift. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
I can't wait.
Robin says, applause, applause, applause. Kimball really has opened up.
Applause, applause, applause. I'm sure I nailed that.
Skate put an emoji of like hands holding two giant eyeballs. You had to be there. Here, I'll just show you guys. What does it look like? I think I have the split screen. Is it? That's not it. Picture in picture. Maybe it's this one. Let's see. There it is. There's the comments. Now you can see all the emojis in their gloriousness.
Hey, Jane, if you're still there, does anyone ever call you Janie? I always want to call you Janie. I don't know why.
Don't pick nicknames for people. Just kidding, you can.
I was just asking. Or is that just weird?
Eric says, just granny square. I mean, no G, typo, LOL. And then MJ put a bunch of claps and put, there you go, Mr. Kimball.
Oh, thank you. I like those claps. Not the clap.
And then Eric wrote, men equals mean.
What?
I don't know.
I'm fine with that.
Because earlier he said, Granny Square, I men, but he meant I mean.
Oh.
Oh my god, you guys, get your comments together.
Jeez, that's all we ask for.
Maria says, Kimball opens up plenty, just not on camera.
That's true. I am quite annoying, especially in the morning. Poor Rocky, when I have that morning energy going.
No, Kimball's actually I think he opens up quite a bit when we're doing vlogs.
Well, can you imagine watching a vlog where, like... Actually, there are vlogs where people don't talk, so never mind.
That would be Kimball's dream, if we could just walk around and he doesn't have to do anything.
That's how I wanted it to go, but then Rocky's like, no.
I'm sorry.
I was like, we could do, like, super aesthetic and pretty and make it really simple on us.
That's not happening. We need to be just obnoxious the whole time.
So we just need to be ourselves.
People just want to watch 25 minutes of you being obnoxious. That's what they want. I
mean, I do get a lot of comments about me.
That's true. I think everyone just loves a Kimball, don't you? I know I do. Robin says Kim and Rock just don't have the same ring as Kimball or Rocky or Kimmy and Rocky.
Yes, I agree.
And then Mike says, all right, I have to go pay bills and water the yard. Mona will continue watching as always. Mona said, have fun.
All right. Bye, Mike.
Bye, Mike. Hi, Mona.
The sister that you aren't. Or the daughter.
I feel like we need to write a song about Mona. Let's have ChatGPT help us write a song about Mona.
Mona. That's all I think about.
All right. I don't know how the lyrics are going to go. Please help me write a fun and quirky song about a YouTube subscriber who watches Kimball's Corner.
You could just say a YouTube artist.
She's an artist. And a lovely person all around.
We are assuming.
Let's see what happens. Okay, it says the title of the song for Mona is going to be Kimball's Corner Queen.
Oh my. Okay.
And it says a fun, upbeat tune in a folk pop style. So Kimball, you're going to have to sing this. Are you ready?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I'll try to sing this, guys. Just bear with me. If you don't like hearing people... Oh, this is way too long.
You should have said, set to the tune of something something.
I'll just give you a sneak peek, okay? There's a spark in the comments, a light in the chat, a fan who got style and a cool artist hat. She watches Kimball's Corner with a smile so wide, sipping her coffee full of artist pride.
We're done?
I was just going to try to go to the chorus. 1 second. Oh, she's the Kimball's Corner Queen. Da-da-da, best subscriber you've ever seen. Da-da-da-da-da, sketching and laughing, making things so bright. Spreading that joy like a neon light. It's Mona.
It's Mona.
Someone record that so I can do it later, thanks.
You just did.
Oh, right, it's on the live stream. I just feel like everyone just, like, dipped out of the conversation.
I mean, I kind of did. Where did these go? Who are you? I don't remember.
That wasn't bad for on the spot, though, not having a melody in mind.
Yeah, you're very good at what you do.
I don't think that was very, like, folk poppy, but...
Oh, who cares?
Maurice says, we heart Kimball.
Thanks.
Eric says, sorry, Rocky, English is not my first language. I know, Eric, I just need to be understanding and patient.
Rocky's a snarky little snot rag.
You're the snot rag, you're the one dripping.
Wow.
Out of the nose.
Okay.
Robin says, is this in anticipation of St. Patrick's Day on the 17th, or is this gal just lucky with all those four-leaf clovers?
I almost inhaled a bunch of saliva.
Good job.
It's a St. Patty's Day thing, because we probably won't be doing a live that weekend. I'm not sure yet. There are things in the works.
Maurice says, prompt, fun, quirky, creative, delicate hands, amber hair.
Amber hair. I need to color her little booty boot. Soles. Her soul needs a little color.
And Vera says, Kimball is gorgeous. Guys, would you like to travel to Japan?
Yes.
Can you elaborate?
Me?
Yeah, put it like in an essay format. Like, list the reasons, like, I want to go to Japan. The reasons why are this, and this.
I want to go to Japan. The reasons why are because I deserve it and I want to see new things.
In conclusion.
Actually, I really want to go to... Once again, oh my god, back to Jane. Like, she went to Japan, and now I just want to copy her itinerary because it looked like a lot of fun.
Kimball wants to go to a gachapon shop and just, like, put quarters or, like, you know,
I don't have that much money.
Yeah, he just wants to buy everything.
But I also want to go to the Nara Park, I think it is, where the deer are. It looks so cute. And you can feed them cracker thingies.
Oh my god, crackers for deer?
That's my vibe. But I just don't want to go and there's like 1,000 million people and one's like burning hot outside. But we'll see.
I love that we live in a world or like an existence where our dream in life can be to feed a cracker to a deer.
I mean, it's not my dream.
No, it's your dream.
But it is a goal.
It's your dream.
Also, I just want to go to Tokyo and like all the places that like, you know, a tourist.
Osaka.
Yeah, like in Kyoto. And I just want to experience a lot of those things. I think that'll be fun.
Marie says, because Kimball is worth it.
That's right. And I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
Robin says, I bet on a visit to Japan, Kimball would come home with an armload full of anime coloring books.
You know, I'd probably come home with a crap ton of, like, little statues. Let's be real. Like, little... I don't even know. I don't want to call them toys, but those up there. The figurines. Well, we're done.
You never know. We are moving out of the UK. We didn't say we weren't going to Japan.
And I did say I really want to go there, and I do have a list of things I want to do already ready, so...
You never know. It could be the place. I'm sure everyone's like over. They're like, whatever, you'll tell us when you tell us.
And then they'll be like, that's great. We're done.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
God, Kimball.
I know. She's just a girl standing in front of a man, asking her to love him.
Oh my god.
Asking him to love her.
All right.
What is that from? Was that Julia Roberts? I don't know. Whatever.
Back here you are.
My face. Okay. There we go. Colored with the Jane Davenport colored pencils.
Yummy.
We tried the layering technique over the squish it all together with Prismacolor technique.
Wait, let's see the cross-hatching that you talked about on the layer.
Oh yeah, it's subtle, but it looks like more like a nylon texture.
Nice. You've really done it this time.
It's
well
hard.
done.
It's hard.
I was late. I should have moved in.
It's hard to like make it not like look like fishnet stockings. Very subtle with the textures.
Robin says, if you can't afford England, you definitely can't afford Japan.
I'm gonna buy one of those like $6,000 homes in the middle of nowhere next to like a cemetery and a temple, and people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, he bought the haunted house on the street." I'll make it work.
Oh my gosh. Robin says, another one for the fridge. Thanks, Robin.
Maybe.
I should have said that.
There we go. Oh look, I did that. I don't know if I already showed you guys. Probably. Seems like something I would do.
He's cute.
Gotta keep that fresh. Oh yeah, because last time I talked about how I swam with my phone in my pocket. I don't recommend. And it ruined my other one, which is there.
Mm. She looks more interesting now. Kimball, is there anything else you want to like talk about? So you're just going to take your picture for YouTube? What's happening? He has to do it with you guys on. He can't save it for afterwards.
You'll get to see what I take a picture of.
We're all about optimizing our time and energy.
I'm a very efficient person. I do things sometimes.
Trisha says she's lovely.
Thanks. Or are you just talking about yourself? She just looks in the mirror. She's lovely.
She's talking about you.
Oh. Well.
So what are you doing this week, Kimball? Aside from getting fully better.
Oh my god, this week is super, super busy. I have to, we have a survey person coming over on Tuesday.
Yeah.
We have to get the windshield in the car fixed because a rock flew up and about shattered the thing, and I thought I was gonna die.
I'm so glad we were vlogging when that happened, by the way.
Yeah, did it actually record that moment?
I mean, we recorded right after it, so...
Yeah, it's a little spooky-ooky. And then we are... Oh, we have... I think we're leaving on Wednesday? Thursday?
Are you saying the names of the weeks now? Yeah, we're going to France.
Yeah.
Right, for work.
On one of those days. So that's why we probably won't have next weekend. But we'll see. Because I never know where we're going to be, and I don't know if the Wi-Fi is going to be.
I mean, I'll have my computer, so we could definitely do a live stream if you want.
If the Wi-Fi is good enough.
Yeah, but we're going to be away from the whatever to whatever.
I love that is my kind of traveling. We just go and come back when we want. So yes. We'll see how that goes. And then if that's the case, I don't need to buy more supplies. I will take something with me. It'll be simple. Maybe I'll just do like a pencil drawing. Like, I don't have an example, but, a pencil drawing or something. We can scribble stuff. Don't leave me.
Oh my God.
We'll do something.
Oh my God, dancing monkey, come on. What else you want to say? Anything else?
Well, just the usual. Like, thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate your time, and we love getting to chat
and
with
your
y'all.
friendship.
And your friendship. Rocky said it best when he said your friendship.
Oh my god. Robin wants to know, will you watch the Oscars tonight? Did you see any of the mostly depressing nominated films?
I don't really watch depressing anything, and I definitely don't watch live TV because I don't pay for it.
Well,
and so I don't know any of the actors' movies, I'm sure, that are being nominated.
Well, Robin also wants to know, are you going to wear berets while you're in France and French striped sailor shirts?
You know, I would, except for those stripes make me look whiter than I want to look. And I feel like if I wore a beret, I'd get slapped. I don't know, though. I don't think they would look good on me, either.
Eric says you can do a painting with the baguette. And then Robin says, oui, oui. And then Maria says, hope you feel better soon.
Me too.
Everyone's just ready for you to wrap this up, Kimball.
I tried, and then you, told me to keep going on. I'm so congested. Oh my god, you're all in my biz.
Okay. All right.
Thanks you guys for hanging out. We will see you later. Possibly next weekend. No guarantees, no promises. I'll let you know a comment in the comment section. Oh, okay, Miss America, wave your goodbyes.
I'm going to hit stop streaming now. Bye.
Much love to you guys. Bye. I don't know when it's going to end. I'm going to turn the mic off, though, because, I might say something really...